Hi ministers, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be testing Vocal Coach Reacts YouTubers. Hi, if you're new to the channel, my name is Micah. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, and I'm also a producer. First question, what is a Vocal Coach Reacts YouTuber? So Vocal Coach Reacts, I would say, is like a title on YouTube that I saw kind of pop up from I would say 2018. And it really started with Tristan, and then I saw a lot of other people kind of come into that niche, and essentially it's a vocal coach reacting to usually popular music by popular artists, because that's where you're going to get the views, and also to their subscribers as well. And they basically give their critique on the technique of the vocalist in question. Something that also naturally occurs on these types of channels would be therefore singing tips videos. So I thought, why not test the tips of the various people who do Vocal Coach Reacts videos, because those videos do very well. Reaction videos in general do very well on YouTube, but those Vocal Coach Reacts videos especially do very well. So I want to kind of put them to the test and see if they can take my singing even a half a point higher. Honestly, I'm doing this mostly for fun, because I'm only giving myself 3 days to test out their techniques and improve my singing, but I'm also doing it to genuinely see if it's possible to get my singing just a little bit to another level. So without wasting any more time, I'm going to tell you how this experiment is going to work. There are going to be 2 performances in this video. There's going to be the control performance, which I'm going to do in a minute, which is me singing a song that is relatively challenging for me, before any instructions from any of the vocal coaches. The Vocal Coach Reacts YouTubers that I've selected for this video are Georgina, Honest Vocal Coach. And the video that we'll be using from Georgina is her 5-minute warm-up. The second Vocal Coach Reacts YouTuber that we're going to test is Rebecca, Vocal Athlete. The test that we are using for her is her video 3 hacks to help you sing better. The final Vocal Coach Reacts YouTuber that we're going to use is the OG, the king himself, Tristan from Tristan Paredes. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. I was very hesitant to pronounce it, Tristan. I'm sorry. But the test that we're using for him is Vocal Coach transforms singer into Ariana Grande in 10 minutes. Who doesn't want to sound like Ariana Grande? She is a queen of vocals. So we will see if these 3 videos, when put together, if they can take my singing from 7, I'm giving myself a very high score, 7 to 7.5 to 8 in 3 days. 3 days is not a lot of time, so that's why I'm saying a half a point, honestly. The song that we'll be doing is Sam Smith's I Know I'm Not the Only One. And I chose this song because it's challenging for me, but it's also doable. I know exactly where in my voice I would need them to fix. Essentially, my upper chest register is short. It is the weakest part of my voice, especially when I'm performing live one take. It is the most unreliable part of my voice. The most reliable part of my voice is actually my falsetto. Well, the most reliable parts are my falsetto and my lower chest register. Let's go to my bedroom and let's do the first cover of Sam Smith's I Know I'm Not the Only One. Let's sit you guys right down here. I'm never trying to give myself a specialty haircut ever again. So I have switched to the other mic, the better mic, okay, the studio mic, and I'm not gonna put any studio effects like reverb or compress. Okay, I will put a little bit of compression to even out the volume, but I'm not gonna put any effects like reverb or delay or auto-tune or any of that. Let me just look up the lyrics for I Know I'm Not the Only One, because I don't want to forget it. You and me, we made a vow, for better or for worse. I can't believe you let me down, but the proof's in the way it hurts. For months on end, I've had my doubts, denying every tear. I wish this would be over now, but I know that I still need you here. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. Yeah. So that is essentially what these vocal coaches have to work with. I know from just doing that performance that some of my runs were not hitting the exact note they were supposed to be hitting. I don't like that I transition into such an obvious falsetto as well. I wish that I could transition to a mixed voice. And I don't know if any of the videos I've selected will help me with those things, so maybe that's poor research on my part. But we shall see what they can do for me. So, today is Saturday, and I am going to watch all 3 videos, and I'm just going to basically decide what I'm taking from each video in terms of what I'm taking to practice in order to get better by Sunday. Why did I say today is Saturday? Today is Friday. Like, what am I saying? I'm losing time in quarantine. Luckily, all the videos are shorter than 10 minutes, so this will be an easy thing to watch. So, first up is Rebecca, vocal athlete. Let's see her 3 vocal hacks, and let's see if I am able to implement them into my life.
First hack is breathing. I want you to start exercising.
I mean, I haven't been to the gym in a while, but you can kind of see that I exercise, so I just need to exercise more because I've been falling off.
Hack number 2, water.
That is something I definitely could do because I do not drink enough water.
Number 3 is working on resonance. So resonance, vibrations, sounds. Okay, do this exercise and hold it on the NG and go sing. You should feel vibrations.
If you know anything about singing, about music, about vocal coaching online, they always talk about resonance and this NG sound, and I've never understood it. I've never understood why I'm doing this NG sound specifically. So she's saying you should do sing. Resonance, I've come to realize, actually means like you are on that note. Because I have a note recognizer app on my phone, and when I'm resonant, or when I feel like my voice sounds full, it's usually when I'm perfectly on that pitch and it just resonates, I guess. That's how I've come to understand it. Not through what I've been taught online, but through how it feels and how it interacts with technology. We are moving on to Georgina and her 5-minute warm-up. Immediately, I'm seeing that the NG sound is returning in Georgina's video, as well as ooh. So resonance is clearly a very important thing. Yum, yum, yum. Does she do like the warm-up with me so that I can know exactly what I'm doing? It seems straightforward enough. It seems standard enough. So I think that there's no failing with this in terms of the fact that it seems standard. There's nothing huge to carry. So I think that this will be very easy to implement. A problem that I and a lot of singers have is that we don't even warm up. Notice I did not warm up when I did that Sam Smith cover. That is because I wanted it to be true to the fact that I don't warm up a lot of the times, and that could impact upon my singing. So we'll see if Georgina helps me sound better as well. Finally, we have Tristan and his video transforming a singer into Ariana Grande in 10 minutes. The video is actually 8 minutes and 33 seconds, which is good because it's short. Let's look for some lessons in here.
The problem that she's having is as she ascends in pitch, her voice starts to just stop working. It kind of just like falls apart, and she doesn't know how to progress because it seems like she's hitting a wall.
All I had her do was sing much, much lighter. I had her sing much, much more what we singing teachers like to say, forward. I had her move her voice from back here. You love it how I move. From more of like a, let's say a throaty placement into more of a forward nasally placement.
That's something that is coming back up. I mentioned forward placement and Rebecca mentioned forward placement. And Georgina is making me do these sirens and these wails, which also supposed to help with resonance and forward placement. So therefore, forward placement, why am I so bad at that word? Forward placement is clearly important when it comes to singing. You don't want to be singing back there. You want to be singing up here. Not singing. Wait, that just went lower. That doesn't make any damn sense. Okay, no. My problem is my high chest voice. Oh, 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 and that's the end of that. God damn it! Okay, I'm running out of storage on my camera, so it's time for VoiceOver Micah to take over. Hi, VoiceOver Micah here. So as you can see, I'm just getting my water in, as Rebecca, vocal athlete, said. I'm exercising as well, voguing terribly. Oh my gosh, stop. Getting some more exercise in, you know, a little bit of kickboxing. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet, okay, sassy, moody, nasty, acting stupid, what's happening, bitch, what's happening, bitch, I'm a savage, woo, that way stiff. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Let's see if there's a difference between normal singing, so I'm just going to sing how I'm accustomed to. I may be doing the correct thing. Or let me sing by placing the sound here. I am going to sing an original song though. Watch you like a video on YouTube, YouTube. Conjure up a love with storylines, lines. Right, so that was normal singing. Let's sing with that weird kind of like nasal resonance. Watch you like a video on YouTube, YouTube. Conjure up a love with storylines, lines. Watch you like a video on YouTube, YouTube. Conjure up a love with storylines, lines, lines, what lines? Okay, so I'm feeling it, and I feel like I do feel like it sounds better when I do the nasal resonance thing. To me, it sounds a little bit more controlled. That's the best way to describe it. This looks weird. Yeah, I'll be practicing. Okay? And I will continue doing these exercises, and then we will have the show tomorrow to hear if I sound any better. Listen to the beautiful rain sounds. I'm guessing that today might not be the day to do the challenge, which is kind of upsetting, but I mean, it is what it is. I feel like I have more time now to prepare. Either way, today is not the day. Okay, so tell me why you guys had me looking like this, had my hair looking like this throughout this entire video, and you said nothing. Bullying. Just keep reading and reading and reading and reading. I know I keep on breathing. Hi guys, we are here. It is performance time, and I just want to remind you quickly what we are testing for, in case you've forgotten, because this video is very long. So I've already done Georgina's vocal warm-up, i.e. Honest Vocal Coach. I have followed Rebecca's instructions in terms of exercising more, drinking more water, and I've done her exercise, her sing exercise, and felt the vibration. And I'm also doing Tristan's forward placement and trying to sing lighter. That's all of the stuff that we're going to be listening for in this second cover of I'm Not the Only One. I think I called it I Know I'm Not the Only One, but it's I'm Not the Only One by Sam Smith. This is one take. This is the first version of it, and we will listen for a difference. Nope, fuck that. That's not it. Let me find the note for the song first now, please. You and me, we made a vow. For better or for worse. I can't believe you let me down, but the proof's in the way it hurts. For months on end, I've had my doubts, denying every tear. Yeah, I wish this would be over now, but I know that I still need you here. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. Oh my god. Okay, that was the first take. I was so bloody nervous for that entire thing. That was probably less than a minute. So, I will stamp the first version of the cover right here, timestamp. So go back and listen to the first version, and then come back and listen to this version, and then hear for the difference, because this video is too long already. But I will put the time there, just go to that time, listen, and come back for my final thoughts. Okay guys, so this is the end of this beautiful video that I had so much fun filming, honestly. I haven't had this much filming. Anyway, I haven't had this much fun filming a video in a really long time, if I'm being honest. But now we have to give our final review and our final thoughts on the Vocal Coach Reacts YouTubers that we selected. And did they help me or did they not? Initially, honestly, I was going to say no. After I did the performance, which was about 20 minutes ago, I was going to say no, I don't really notice that much of a difference. I actually thought I would have sounded worse before I listened to the audio. When I listened to the control of me doing it, however, there were subtle differences. The issue is, I'm decent at the song. I'm decent at Sam Smith's. I know I'm not the only one. So therefore, it's going to be a little bit harder to detect differences between both performances, but I was able to pick out 3 things that are very linked, that are very much linked, that showed me that they made a positive impact on my singing technique. I noticed that there were differences in power, volume control, and confidence in my high chest voice register versus depending on falsetto for the majority of the chorus. I think that all these things are linked, and you would hear it in the performance subtly. The first performance had quieter moments, like I went quieter in parts where you could tell I didn't really have that much confidence, and there was also a slight volume difference between the falsetto parts and the chest parts. Slight. But something that was noticeable is that I depended on falsetto for 2 words in the chorus: crazy, baby. Crazy, crazy, baby, baby. I didn't do that in the second version. I did it in a high chest voice instead. That also comes down to like technique and choice, but it's confidence. It's confidence. I did not feel confident enough in the first version of the performance to use my high chest voice, because I said as much in the video, that's my weak spot, but I was able to do it. Similarly to Sam, because Sam also uses falsetto in the chorus, so you can't get rid of it entirely. But I was able to use it, and I think that it sounded good. Sam Smith obviously has a higher tessitura than I do. I know some terms, which means that Sam's ranges of notes, I think, are higher on the scale than mine. So that's why I think that Sam doesn't have to depend as much on falsetto, but I was able to kind of keep up in the second version, which I am happy about. I said I don't want to depend on falsetto so much, and I didn't. I didn't expect not to. I thought I was just gonna switch into that, but it didn't feel right, and I pushed for it, and I had the confidence to do it. And there wasn't too much of a volume difference in my falsetto and my high chest voice, which makes for a better performance because it sounds more smooth, it sounds more fluid. So I would say that doing these techniques and, practicing resonance and thinking of forward placement, especially when you try to place all these sounds in like a similar area, it will sound better, I want to say thank you to Georgina, to Rebecca, and to Tristan, because the techniques helped me, and it was only been like 3 days, and it helped me feel more confident singing that song, which I'm very grateful for, honestly. I feel like Sam Smith is one of those singers that just haunt me. I think that Sam is one of the best vocalists of ever. I was gonna say of the generation, but no, of ever. Live, super dependable. So to be able to sing one of Sam's songs even slightly better, I'm very grateful. This was a very fun experience, but it is not my first vocal transformation video by a long shot. Click here to watch my Billie Eilish vocal transformation video, and that was more focused on my lower register versus my higher register, and I think that you guys will really enjoy that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. This was so much fun to make. Bye, Vanessas!